everyone, it's Angela from the Fort Worth Public Library, and I'm here to tell you how to make storytelling cubes. Now this video goes along with another video that gives some ideas about how to use your storytelling cubes. This one is all about how to make them. You can use the template that we've provided or just grab a piece of paper and I'll walk you through how to make them. You'll need scissors, glue or tape, and something to write your words or pictures on. Ready? Let's get started. I like to decorate mine first before I cut it out. And I'm gonna start with a butterfly. It doesn't have to be too fancy, just so you know what it is. Then I'm gonna add some other pictures, a rainbow, a dog, a chef's hat, music notes, and a book. If you get stuck and you're not sure what words you should use, try phoning a friend. Ask them what words they would put on a cube. So can everybody give me one of their favorite words to add to my cube?
I like the word bridge.
Ooh.
How about penultimate?
Ooh.
If I'm using a $5 word, cacophony, but glass.
Kerfuffle, I heard in the background.
I'm gonna say cuddly.
Cuddly.
I've got a couple. So the fancy word crepuscular, meaning
Ooh.
twilight or dawn, that in between time of night and day. And a less fancy word, scaly.
Excellent. And some of these words would be hard to draw on your cubes, so you can write them. You could also design your story cubes so that they're the different parts of speech. You could have one cube that is just nouns, fire, dragon, binoculars, nest. You could have one that's just adjectives, crepuscular, funky, scaly, enchanting. Or you could have one that's just verbs, action words, run, jump, hide. There are so many ideas for what you can put on your story cubes. Once you're finished, you'll need some scissors to cut them out. Make sure you only cut on the solid lines, not on the dashed lines. We're gonna fold on the dashed lines. Now, if you don't have a printer at home and you need to make your own, you can trace around something that's small and square shaped, or you can make your own square like I did. I used a ruler to measure 1.5 inches for my square, and then I cut that square out of a note card. And it is important to make it as perfect a square as you can, so that's why I'm folding it here to trim off the edges, because I didn't get it quite straight. Oh, still not perfect. Then you're going to trace around your square 6 times in a T shape. And the shape is important, so make sure that you trace just like this. Once you trace your square, you'll need to add tabs around the edges so that you can assemble it when it's cut out. They don't have to be perfect. And then you don't have dashed lines on this one, so just make sure you cut around the outside of the whole picture, including the tabs. I forgot to put words and pictures on this one, so if you forget, just make sure you do it before you assemble it, because it's going to be really hard to do once your cube is put together. Now we're ready to fold. Fold along the dotted lines or the solid lines if you made your own. Just make sure that the little tabs go in. And then you'll fold along the edges of each square. And you can put it together with glue, although I found that this got a little messy. It does look a little nicer when it's all put together, but it can get a little messy. Put glue on all of the tabs and then pinch the tab together to the edge of the square. Voila! Your cube is ready to roll. So if you made your own template, you'll make sure that you don't cut on every solid line, only around the very outside. And you're gonna fold the tabs in that you made, just like the other one. And if you decide that you don't want to use glue because you don't have any glue, or because you don't really care what the outside of your cube looks like, you don't want to get your fingers messy, you can use tape also. Just use a small piece of tape and go around the edge of your cube. From far away, you can't even tell. Then repeat with all of the edges, making sure that you're tucking the tabs in. And now this cube is ready to roll. All right, you can make as many cubes as you want after you've got the hang of it, and have fun rolling your stories. And I will be making a cube to use in my video that has these words. Enjoy watching me act out the word crepuscular.